Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to part 4 of Exposing GYP. If you haven't watched 1, 2, and 3, please do. We have really good information in 1, 2, and 3. Now today, since I have never actually watched anything of Gypsy's other than little clippets and snippets on TikTok, I started watching the interrogation, and you can find this video on Nina the Influencer's page. I am only 2 minutes and 38 seconds in, and I have a mouthful to say. So I'm going to play the video for the 2 minutes and 38 seconds, and then I'm going to talk about it so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we go. That is the baby blowing bubbles in the back, in the background. So here we go.
Are you doing okay there?
Yes, sir.
Staying warm enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you need any water or anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Okay, so I guess we can just go over it as it happens. We are 23 seconds in, and she is sitting there. She's slouching over, and her eyes are over here in the middle of the wall at the ceiling. Well, 9 times out of 10, what we're watching her from is a camera, which is in the corner. So if you look at her, what side would that be? Her left eye, you can see it very clearly, meaning she's looking at the camera, but she has her face facing the middle, like she's just looking around the room. So she notices a camera, and that is very important. Now she's going to just stare at this picture because she's thinking. She's calculating in her mind. She's looking around. She's like, okay, what am I going to do? Let me fix my shirt. Okay. Now, it goes from she's sitting there. She fixes her shirt, right? So what I wrote is she finds the camera. She fixes herself as an adult. You know, you fix yourself, you know. Okay, I'm ready for this. I notice she yarns, but then she notices a fish pillow, right? So she grabs the fish pillow. But my question is, why is there a fish pillow in an adult interrogation room? It's a little odd to me. Out of everything that they have, it's a child's pillow, because she's clearly an adult. She's 23 years old. So again, she's in an interrogation room. It just struck me odd that that kitty toy would be there with her. Just struck me odd. So she is 23 years old, and she's an adult. So she goes from crossing her legs and, you know, fixing her shirt to a adult stance to looking at a pillow, grabbing it. And I feel like that's when, you know, she's triggered of ideas. You know, like with the baby voice, like just playing that part, like you'll see. Hold on. She's fiddling with it as a child would. She starts making it swim in the air. So I feel like she is literally acting right now because she knows that camera is watching, right? She knows the camera's watching, and she has to play the role, and Gypsy knows this role very well. So she starts doing this weird stuff. Now again, she's in an interrogation room for murdering her mother. Why, you know, there's no other excuse, and we'll get into that. Let's watch how weird this is. It's literally an act. Like, I'm too. Just swimming along. Okay, she's acting. She's playing a part. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. She knows the camera is rolling. She puts it back and gives a fake yarn and then lays on it because she needs time to contemplate. Okay, she has a lot of thinking to do, and she don't want to be seen looking too adultish, you know, in her thoughts. So she has to lay down and pretend she's sleeping. She's contemplating, but to look innocent, okay, she has to lay down and go to bed. okay? And to me, that equals, because there's no other excuse to go to sleep while you're about to be, interrogated about your mother's death. How can anybody sleep when you're, I feel like, hold on, when you're being interrogated for murder? She is 100% too relaxed, okay? With what we know now and her hand in it, right? Because this is before we know, so this is what the camera's seeing, and this is her act, okay? Now that we know 100% that she conspired to murder her mom, let's look back at all her lies, okay? And that's going to be in this interrogation. She's told to cover that up. Hold on one second. I lost my place. Oh, look back at all her lies that she told to cover up the murder, right? Then it says, look at the info she chooses to share, right? We're going to get into all that. It's a 3-hour video. Oh my God, I do not want to listen to this girl's voice for 3 hours, but I'm going to break it all down, okay? So she chooses to share information in the interrogation, but all the information that she shared and offered, right, the offered information, all started with Nick or Victor. And yeah, Victor is a made-up person that Gypsy was just trying to add into the mix, because I think she started feeling bad that she was saying that Nick raped her, which we know is not true, because I have her admitting, saying that she wrote those texts, talking about she was Ard and the innocent daughter. Again, all an act, all what she chooses to tell you to plant different words like innocent into your brains, okay? And then she admits that the only medication that she brought with her was painkillers. And she already admitted being high and doing drugs with Nick, getting high on prescription drugs. So she was only worried about getting high. She wasn't worried about any type of medical situations. She tried to play a part in it, but I don't think they truly went for it. I said here, it's talking about, I wonder whose prescription it was. Like, was it Dee Dee's? Did it have Dee Dee's name? Did it have Gypsy's name? They never actually let us know that part. Okay, so now I'm going to get to this little bit, and then I'm just going to let the video play. Or you could just go watch the video on Flawless Nina, it says right here. Okay, she says, okay, thank you, right? And in that little mouse voice, which we know she don't talk like that, she's trying to show she's just an innocent girl, right? By using the voice. It can literally, when somebody speaks to you like that and you're just meeting them, it can literally manipulate your brain, okay? It can, hold on, I think I put manipulate one's brain to accept as a child. So when you start perceiving this person, you start thinking, okay, she's incompetent, right? She's not all there, right? But Gypsy's very all there, as you see now. She's just walking around living her best life, you know. So to accept as a child, and to make you think that she's incompetent, which in reality, what she's doing is the exact opposite. It is strategic, okay? It is deliberate, and it is actual competence, okay? Which competence is a combination of knowing, knowledge, skills, behaviors, and attitudes successfully. So she's using these behaviors, this knowledge she has, these skills she has, okay? This is why she's a plant. She's a Hollywood. This is crazy. Her behaviors, my little voice, my mouse voice, and a combination of that, of her attitudes with this, successfully. And she did it successfully because she's still walking around after literally stabbing your mother in the back, allegedly. So remember, she told Dr. Phil, I'm not that smart. Remember? She actually is very smart at manipulation. And she told you that. She said, I learned from the best, my mother. She taught me how to be a good liar with no conscience. You gotta open your eyes. She said she did voodoo. Well, she said her mom did it. I don't buy that. I believe she did it because if you look back at her pictures, she looks like she was into gothic stuff and very perverted stuff with older men. So yeah, I totally believe she did the voodoo, and it's working because she's in Hollywood. We all know about Hollywood. We all know about the Kardashians. We all know. We all know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Jesse Rose, when you came up here, did you bring the package of clothing with you?
I did. I brought a suitcase and I brought a backpack.
You brought a suitcase and a backpack. Was there any medications or anything in the suitcase and the backpack?
There was some pain pills. I just
Okay.
took my medicine like I was supposed
Okay.
to.
All right. Are you doing good right now? You need any water? Or...
Some water would be nice.
Okay, so why don't you step on out here? We'll get you some water. Do you need to use the restroom at all?
She's pretending like she can't walk and she's hobbling. And this is all an act for the cameras. Welcome to the Gypsy Show. The Gypsy Show? What the hell?
That's 61. Was it? Or we just start to Holy first? Hold on. Okay, well, we'll just pass that on to the medical staff so that we're ready for in case something does happen.
And I believe she said probably that she have seizures or something, because he said, we'll pass that along to the medical staff in case something like that happens. So that would tell me, just because I went to college for medical and stuff like that, it just makes me feel like they're talking about seizures.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Okay, and that's where we stop.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So she's trying to plant a seed, not only into the camera, but because she knows they're going to be watching or are watching, but also to the people she's speaking to. So as long as I play incompetent, I'll be treated incompetently, which you get more hands-on that way. Hey, do you need water? Opposed to a real person that, just stabbed their mother in the back. They would probably get the crap beat out of them in an interrogation room. Opposed to, oh, but don't hurt me. I'm already hurt. Ouch, my back. You understand? So yeah, I also wanted to talk about one more thing, if you don't mind. Okay, so I just wanted to answer this question. So somebody said, Candace, what is she facing fraud charges? So she asked an original question, why would she lie about the abuse and all that other stuff? I said because she was probably going to face charges because she was faking all these medical procedures and it was coming in up to a head like a pimple, right? And it was about to come out anyways. So she says, I don't agree with everything she has done, but to say she was never abused and she lied about that, I think takes that too far. How would you even know that? Well, I want to answer that question. Number one, I am a survivor. I am a survivor of many, many things, and Gypsy hasn't been through any of that. Okay? There is a special look you get to your eyes, okay? Because the eyes are the key to the soul, and you can always see things within the eyes. Now, I can't speak butterfly language to caterpillars, right? But if you understand, you understand. And I will show you just in case you don't understand. But I won't explain no more. Like, if you don't get it, then you don't get it, okay? So Not only am I a survivor of a narcissistic mother and a mother that had Munchausen syndrome who used to get me a whole bunch of freaking surgeries, you know, most of my 5 year, 6 year, 7-year-old age group that I grew up in was in the hospitals, okay? I chose as a child. Remember, Gypsy did all this at 23 years old, okay? She's an adult for a while now, okay? She's an adult. I was 14 years old, okay? I am a child, a legitimate child, okay? She is a legitimate adult. At 14, instead of murdering my mother and conspiring somebody else to take the fall for it, okay, I left. I left. I left because I knew whatever was out there in the world could not have been as bad as it was in the home. Okay? That opened doors for many more traumas. Okay? I was even murdered at 17. Like I'm talking to you right now, as a human. So I know the look. I know the look. I have the look. I want to show you something. I'm going to take you back in time. I'm going to show you on my... Okay, so I'm going to take you back in time. I'm going to take you back all the way to 2012. That's before Gypsy, you know, her mama. So, like I was saying, there's a look that one gets in their eyes, okay? That they can't hide it even if they wanted to, okay? Now, I want to show you from 2012, just a quick scan of all my pictures. And I want you to notice, not one of them am I smiling. No matter if it's a happy moment or not. I think there's actually one picture that I'm smiling. And I'm going to show you. Look. Look at that. I see the trauma in my eyes. I see it. Okay? Do you see that? That look is trauma. You can't get rid of it. You can't hide it. No teeth. This, I could lift up a cheek. It looked like I'm smiling, right? I'm talking about teeth smile, like cheese. I'm happy, right? Look at the eyes. Yes, I have beautiful eyes, but that's trauma. That's trauma. Okay? My puppy got more clothes than you do. Look, my puppy got more clothes than I do. She's spoiled. Leave her alone. She's about 15 now. Okay? That's my baby. No smiling. Hold on. I'll go a little faster. There's no smiling. That's not a real smile. I'm showing you my lip print. Okay. And my baby smiling. Look at my baby. She's so cute. Look at my other baby. That's my oldest. No smiles. No smiles. No smiles. Still no smiles. None. Nope. No smile. Still not one smile. Nope. I just want to show you something. After I show you this, I'm going to show you something else. That's trauma, man. I know trauma. I can specialize in it. There's no trauma here. I mean, there's no smile here. This is the only picture I have smiling. And number one, I got my engagement ring But number two, I was also signed to Cheetah Print Entertainment. You know, got my engagement ring, Cheetah Print Entertainment. Now I know don't sign to any labels. Thank God I got out of it because they tried to have me in it for 15 years. Oh my God. I got out of it, thank goodness. Okay. Still no smiles. Oh, here we go. But that looks a little fake. Look, but there's a smile. When was that? 2015. So this is the year that Gypsy. Okay, but look at the eyes. That's trauma. There's trauma there. I can see it. Still, I'm gonna go a little faster, but you can still see. You can still see. See, this is my page. Like, for me, this wasn't for, like, people to follow me. This was for me to keep my personal pictures. Me hitting them high notes. Hold on. No smiles. No smiles. Nope, nope, nope. A little person of the cheeks. Kind of a smile, but not. I was showing my veneers. I was just showing my veneers. That's not a real smile. Just the veneers. Okay, that was actually Mother's Day, so you guys got a half smile, look, for Mother's Day. I found that I was pregnant. That's a real smile, but no teeth, no teeth. But that's a real smile. I found out I was 8 weeks in one day after being told I couldn't have children for 18 years. Yep, and losing 4 babies right before her. And man, trauma from that too. So that's another thing with the hospitals. When people survive Munchausen syndrome, like for real, and medical abuse and stuff like that, it's very hard for you to go to a doctor at all. Like, I lost a few organs because of a doctor's negligence. And I almost lost my uterus a month before I got pregnant with my daughter. But something inside me said, refuse, refuse it, refuse it. And I refused it. And literally, I was pregnant a month later after 18 and a half years. And if I would have gave them what they wanted, I would not know my baby. Holy crap. Anyways, so people with real Munchausen syndrome, they don't get out of prison and run to go get facial reconstruction, okay? And then take pictures of all their boo-boos like they used to, okay? But yeah, this is what real trauma looks like. That was just for a picture. I was actually talking in a video here, and I liked it. Whatever. Leave me alone. I thought it was cute. But yeah. Welcome to the world, baby cat. Here I almost died. After I gave birth. This is in 2019. I had caught pneumonia and I had sepsis and I didn't know. My baby was 3 weeks old and I was dying. I fought with the doctors because they didn't want me to keep the baby there, but I was breastfeeding, so I fought with the doctors and I would pump and then I would take the medicine that they were giving me and then I'd wait a while and then I'd pump again and I didn't sleep the whole time. I just made sure she was okay. But I wasn't gonna let them admit me if I couldn't bring my baby in and so I could take care of her because like my hubby can't do it. He ain't got breast assist. So, yeah, I almost died there from sepsis, and thank God because I was about to leave, and they were like, no, you shouldn't leave. Something's not right. And I was like, oh, shoot, all right. So literally the only time a person with Munchausen syndrome by proxy, who was an actual victim from it, goes to a hospital is literally when they're on their deathbed. Literally. Not for facial reconstruction, because I don't like that I look like a troll. It fits your character, honey. Okay? So, peekaboo. Look how tiny. Oh my God, she's so big now. Oh, so right here, this is her bedroom, her nursery, and This week, we're actually changing her whole bedroom because she's no longer a baby. It's not a nursery no more. So she gets rid of all her little kitty beds and she's going for like a full-size house bed. So that's what we're doing this week. Okay, but if you look, guys, seriously, even with my child, there's no pictures where I am showing teeth and showing out. Again, these are my pictures. This ain't for show. If you try to get onto my page, I have it blocked. This is not like an Instagram page for Candy Star. No, this is my life here, you know? And I've been posting on here of my life since 2012. Okay, but look, I'm not smiling here. That's a growl. That's a growl. Not a smile. I collected orchids. My baby, my princess growing up. No real smiles though. Look at her, she's so cute. No more, Candace, no more. I didn't mean to make y'all ovaries hurt. Look how gorgeous. I'll just make sure we're still recording. Took her to the zoo for the first time. She's so cute. Share a moment with you. I'm passionate about this because I know I've been through it all. Literally. I was only a child when I went through it all. And honestly, the afterlives do matter. The afterlives do matter. And Dee Dee's life mattered because I do not believe there was any abuse. There's no abuse in her eyes. There's only con artist. Look at my baby. She's so beautiful. Twin. My twin. She got the cutest hairstyles. Look at that. Look at that. What? She's so cute. Her hair is so long, it's down to her thighs. I think this was her first birthday or her second birthday. Oh, third birthday. She's so big. Okay, like, my daughter came to see me, my oldest. My other twin, I only make Pisces. They're both Pisces, and I'm a Pisces. I told you, twin. They're my baby. She got her first boo-boo there. She pinched her finger. But do you see any smiles? Look, trauma, baby. This is trauma.
Through these stages and changes, I'm working on me, letting go my pain and my rage. Yeah, I'm working on me. I can't give you away, give me away. Yeah. Going through these stages.
That's trauma in the eye. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, that's a filter. That's a filter. Knock it off. Okay, I just wanted you to see into my life for a moment. That's what trauma looks like. Okay, now let's go somewhere else. Does this look like trauma to you? Does this look like years of abuse? Does this look like trauma? Does it? Or does it look like an actress in Hollywood followed by paparazzi? What does it really look like? Does that look like trauma? No, that's I got my way again. I got my way again. And you don't know. You're stupid. I'm smart. Does that look like trauma? Hi, press. Huh? Does this look like trauma? It looks devious. Is that trauma? You're in prison. No, that's a smile. I got away again. I got away with it. I'm getting what I want. Once she saw Dr. Phil, she knew she was good. Cheese for the camera. Because everybody's watching. There's no trauma in these eyes. There's no trauma in these eyes. There's no trauma. There's no trauma. Gypsy was not abused. She needed those medical procedures. She needed them. There was no cancer treatment. There was no leukemia. There was none of that. There was no, I was drinking out of a baby bottle. You're lying. There was not one baby bottle in the house. The only thing you was sucking on it. Where's the trauma, guys? Where is it? It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. This is a con artist. She was not abused. She said by her, at 8 years old, her mom said she gave her a glass house. Okay? And what Spirit is telling me what actually happened was she gave her the glass house and said, Gypsy, one day this is going to be yours. But I just need you to go along with this, and I need you to limp here, and I need you to keep your legs still here, because this is what's going to get you your house. And when she got her house, she became a little nympho, and her mom wasn't having it. Her mom did not want her 23-year-old daughter trying to hook up with 35-year-old men, okay, as any mother would. And Gypsy, being in her gothic era, doing witchcraft, and, you know, she got her fingers on the internet, and she's just searching everything, right? She snaps. We've all seen it before. Gypsy is no exception. All right.